Hello, guys. Hello, guys. It's at night, so I'm not going to be very loud. But what a game! What a game, man! That was close. Very close. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna give credit to the team because RB Leipzig away is not an easy game. Let's be honest. Every time at that stadium, RB Leipzig usually beat very big teams. Beat Madrid. They caused us trouble last season. So they're very good at home. But you know what? It was one of those things that you have to beat this team. Like you have to beat them because every time we meet them in the Champions League, it's a draw away. I think it's a draw. If I'm not wrong, it's always a draw at that stadium. But as I said, they're a very difficult team. But there's a lot of things I want to say, but I know some people are going to get hurt. But we're going to talk. Welcome to the channel, guys. Tari says hello. How you doing, my brother? How you doing? Hello, Patrick. Lotta says I'm here. I thought you were in the giddy. The giddy. I am worried about Haaland. Yeah, we'll talk about Haaland in a few minutes. I don't know where Cow has gone, but anyway, Jack exposed again. We'll cook. We'll cook. We'll cook tonight. We'll cook. Because at the end of the day. Um, there's a lot of questions that are being asked by people. In life, right? When you don't have competition, you're not questioned at all. You are what people look at. That's all people have. I'm gonna have to change this camera, but anyway, I'll change it later on. Your people, what people see is you. So Jack was the guy everybody was seeing, but anyway, I'm not gonna say much. But now people are asking questions. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to get involved in that. Let me read the comments. Yeah. Yes, a very good team, and we got the job done. Excellent. Um, I am all right. Big up to you, man. Ota is laughing because of the giddy, obviously. Jack Grealish protects the ball really well, but Doku comes on, and immediately we are more direct. Alvarez, Doku changed the narrative. That is true. That is true. That is true. Alvarez is fantastic. Jack Grealish always passes the back. Haaland is just out of form. Nothing to worry about. Strikers go through that. That is true. Alvarez has to be top 10 Barando. I think he has to be top 3. What does Grealish actually do? No goals, no assists. I'm not talking. I'm not talking about Jack today. I don't want to be in trouble. If I speak, I'll be in great trouble if I speak. But okay, let's talk about the game. It started very well. Man City had the ball, like they were moving the ball. You're like, oh, this is gonna be one of those days where we just go through the game and we win it easily. I actually believed for a minute that, oh my god, this is going to be easy. We are actually going to just cruise through. We scored the first goal. What a sexy goal. uh Lewis, amazing as a midfielder. He was finding pockets, and he was causing Leipzig trouble. Him and Foden, these 1-2s. Akanji, not great, very sloppy. I don't like Akanji playing as the John Stones role. I don't like him. I don't think it suits him. I don't think it's his thing. um the game was okay. We were keeping the ball. A few mistakes. Our defense looks shaky, and that's very scary because we all thought Rodri coming back will be more stable, but we seem to not be. You know how we used to control counters? Because that used to be our weakness. We seem to be having issues controlling counters again. Maybe because Gundogan is not here to keep the ball. Maybe because De Bruyne is not here. I don't know. We'll see anyway. I remember when people said Ranana is a CFG signing. When we signed, I watched a game from him for River Plate. I knew he was a special straight away. So Alvarez, I know a lot of people were saying he's going to Girona. But we're not here to cook. I'm not here to cook anybody, Daniel. I don't want to cause issues with anybody. I don't want to cause beef with anybody. So I'm just going to talk about the match. I'm going to talk about the match because we we played very well. We played very well. But welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome. But that Doku goal. I know all of us
I
say
need that. We need that.
we last season, ladies and gentlemen, last season we had no winger who could dribble. Last season we had no winger who would take on that man. This season we have a winger who can keep the ball in Jack Grealish. Mm. And then we have a winger in Doku who can beat a man and score. My God, man, that counter attack. Like, when was the last time you saw Man City counter attack? It was Sane and Rahim. When was the last time you saw Man City counter attack very fast like that? We couldn't do it last season. That's why we had to keep the ball, pass the ball. But my God, sweet Jesus, man, Doku is a talent. Saka, come outside. Where's Saka? Hmm? Soccer fans, come outside. We just want to talk. Come outside. Let me read the comments. He's a World Cup winner for a reason. That's what I told people. Alvarez is a World Cup winner. We can go as far as saying Alvarez is one of the world class players. And I'm being real. Alvarez is balling. I had an argument with somebody on Twitter. I was like, Alvarez is actually playing good as a number 10, as good as Madison. People are hyping Madison, oh, player of the season. But Alvarez is balling. How many, even if we've lost or drawn, Alvarez either assists or has a 9 out of 10 performance. But Doku, man, guys, I'm so happy. I don't know about you guys. I'm finally happy. We suffered. We suffered. Last season we suffered. I'm sorry. Yes, we won the treble, but we struggled. Um, I was just looking for somebody. Let me even put his picture up, man. I want people to see because I think people. It's best you see who we're talking about. We're talking about my boy Doku. He's here to take over. Our boy Doku is here to take over. There we go. Let's bring him in. There we go. There we go. Let's zoom. Hey, ooh. People were trying to talk. People were trying to talk. People were trying to say shit about this boy. People were trying to say, "Oh, hey, Doku is going to lose the ball. Hey, Doku this. Hey, Doku that. Hey, Doku is not all that. Doku is going to take time to plant in. Man, talent is talent. This kid is talented. And when we've lost the game, you don't blame him, but people have been, oh, Doku loses the ball. Oh, he can't keep the ball. My God, the way this kid dribbles and he holds the ball, draws the defenders in, and then passes it to Alvarez at the right moment. The way he went 1v1. Guys, how many times have our players gone 1v1 and missed? I'll wait. Do you remember Raheem, the dream staring when he goes 1v1? Jesus, when he goes 1v1? Man, Doku is cooking. Is cooking. We are Doku Hive. Put your hands up. Doku Hive, put your hands up in the air because we are cooking. Let me read here. Do you think because it's early in the season we're not fully clicking yet? Yes, we're not clicking at the moment. Like to be honest with you, this is not the best Man City. Let's not forget, Bernardo Silva was injured. He looked tired at the end. Nunes, Pep says hasn't had a full training with City with tactics. Even Kovacic says because they keep traveling, they haven't done much. Lico, I thought was the best player in the first half. I don't know. I don't know he could play that role. Class man. Lewis, talented player. Talented player. My man of the match today was Rico Lewis. Yes, obviously Alvarez and Doku came in and cooked, but my man of the match today was Lewis. My God, what a player! We need that goal. Yeah, we need that goal, man. We need that. We need that. Start Lewis versus Arsenal. I would. Lewis has been fantastic since breaking through. Man, I said it at the beginning. I did a video today for the lineup preview. I don't want to hear Foden as a star boy. He's 23 years old. He's a father of two or father of one. I think he's a father of two. I think he's got two kids. Foden is a father now. Foden has passed the torch. The star boys in the team are Bob, Oscar Bobé, eh? Doku, Doku, Luis. We're eating. Even Alvarez is just 22. Let's not forget. Doku is a throwback to the first Pep team with wingers that will run at people. Tell people that's right. People told me, people tried to convince me, people tried to tell me that Pep is done with fast wingers. People told me that. Do you remember? People said Pep is done with fast wingers. We are not done, guys. We're just cooking. Vadio, do you know what? Let me ask guys in the comments and the people who are watching. Why does Pep insist on playing Akanji in the John Stones role? Why doesn't he play Josco Vadio? I think Josco Vadio has better ball retention, better skill, and can perform better in that John Stones position. Am I the only one who feels that? Put your hand up. Am I the only one who feels that Vadio can perform better in the John Stones role than Akanji? Because Akanji is very sloppy. I don't think he's good on the ball. I'm sorry, he's not. He's a good defender, but he's not good on the ball. Lewis starts easy on Sunday. Outside Lewis too. My heart stopped when I saw that counter attack. I couldn't believe it's our team. Man, I had tears. I had tears. I had tears. This was me when I saw that counter attack of Doku and Alvarez. When was man? That was me. That was my face when I saw Doku Alvarez countering a team. Like when was the last time, man? Do you remember? I don't want to mention names, but some players when it's a counter, they hold the ball back and then pass it back, or they hold the ball, wait for somebody. Like just attack and go. Even Pep is smiling. I'm watching Pep's interview. He's smiling. We are cooking. We are cooking. Cooking. Hey, we're gonna cook you Arsenal on Sunday. We're gonna cook Arsenal on Sunday. I'm telling you, we're cooking Arsenal on Sunday. Let's see the comments. Alvarez needs a better PR. Nah, he's good, man. He's good. He's good. But you're right. You're right. Alvarez, our best player this season. It's just a fact. That's fact, man. Doku playing like Sunny. Big up to you, man. I'll take Sunny back in a heartbeat. I'm so happy. I'm so happy too, man. We are carrying the PL in Europe. We are. Wait a minute. Newcastle won, City won, Oil Money won today. Man United hold that. Arsenal hold that. They got cooked in Europe. Evening, Pat. Good win tonight. Harry Mills, big up to you, man. Respect to you. Big up to you. Welcome back. Evening to you. Long time no see. Jack would never score that Doku goal. Um, 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 they're gonna hear you. They're gonna hear you. When De Bruyne gets back, who drops out for him? Uh, Foden. I don't know. Foden. I don't know. I don't know who drops. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's a difficult answer because the team is cooking. Will De Bruyne get back in the team? I'm joking. I think he actually could. Who would you say are the untouchables in the starting 11? Okay, so for me, the untouchables right now, it's Alvarez, um,
Patrick,
Alvarez, Doku. Yeah,
I
I can hear you.
really,
I can
Patrick,
hear you.
I really want
I
to
can.
ask you a question. You and the audience. What I'm trying not to swear, but what the hell did yeah Grealish offer in 72 minutes?
I don't know, man. I
Like
don't know.
seriously, what
You
did he
ask.
offer in 72 fucking minutes?
I don't know, man. Ask his fan base. Ask his fan base. They'll give you an answer.
Patrick,
I
you're
don't
on
know.
mute.
No, I'm not on mute. I'm
Like,
talking. I'm
like
not on
genuinely
mute.
speaking, like people, I'm wondering. I know people are gonna say, "Oh, what football you watch?" What did he? What did he do in 72 minutes? 72 bloody minutes. Because I'm watching the same football and he did absolutely nothing. Yes, I know people are going to say, oh, why am I not picking a bit Bernardo Silva? I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He came back from an injury.
Hmm.
But Grealish, he was on that pitch for 72 bloody minutes and offered nothing. Doku came on the pitch. Alvarez came on the pitch and they offered more than what he did in 72 goddamn minutes. And generally speaking, Patrick, I do not want to see Jack Grealish anywhere near that starting lineup against Arsenal. Because for me, from what he did for the 72 minutes, it does not justify him starting against Arsenal. What he
I am in
deserves,
pain. I am in severe pain.
But
Patrick, I'm serious. He does
I
not
know,
deserve to
I
start
know,
against Arsenal.
I know, man. Like at the end of the day, let's call a spade. Performances is what
Patrick, I
gets
can't
paid.
hear you.
Yeah, I don't. How can you not hear me? Can the guys in the audience can
You're
hear
not.
me? At the end
Your
like
mic is off.
no, my mic is not off. My mic is on. Everybody, like everyone can hear me. Yeah, I think
Wait,
you're
let
the
me
only one.
leave and rejoin again.
Yeah, yeah, great, great. I think you're the one who cannot hear me. Everybody can hear me. Okay, let me read this. Let me read this. Says what the did Jack offer today? We're good at football. Fact is, rest in peace, Francis. Big up to you, Lee. Did you just say Foden Patrick? You can't be serious for this ball. I know he's ball. I was joking, man. Are we still struggling to create change? Okay, a chance without De Bruyne. I think we're doing okay. Uh, you can't bench Foden.
Yeah,
I know
I
we
can
can't.
hear you now.
Yeah, yeah, cool,
Did
cool,
you,
cool.
did you hear
But
what I
you,
was saying before,
yeah,
previously?
we heard what you were saying. Let me just
Like,
read it.
genuinely
But
speaking, like what I said, Patrick, you tell me in that 72 minutes that he played, Tell me if it justified him even getting a starting space in against Arsenal.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
I don't want to
Patrick.
say,
Listen, no, 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 no. Patrick,
I don't want
I
to,
know
you
you,
know,
Patrick. I know you. You're being safe, but me, fuck it. I don't care what people say. Yeah, he was absolutely atrocious. And okay, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, why am I only targeting him?" Haaland was atrocious as well. Yeah, other players were atrocious, but Grealish was on the pitch for 72 goddamn minutes and did nothing. Genuinely speaking, I could bring you a fat person from my neighborhood, and he probably would have done more than Jack Grealish. An
this guy.
overweight person in my area would have did more than Grealish in 72 minutes.
But let the man rest. He's coming from injury too. Vadio has an explosive nature of rampaging forward and breaking the line, and as such, Vadio isn't shackling him with the holding midfielder role. Yeah, I don't know. I think Vadio would do better. Silva has more credit in the bank too. Big up, guys. Rest on Grealish. Remember, he is injured too. Yeah, big up. He sent me to sleep. Daniel Grealish. Okay, I've never seen a player like Grealish who gets so much praise for doing the basics right. Oh, people are cooking Grealish. I don't want to cook. By the way, I'm not the
I'm
one cooking.
Patrick,
People are
and
cooking it.
and that's what Daniel said is absolutely right. Like what I said, I could bring you an overweight person who do the basic thing that Jack Grealish is doing.
Yeah, Jack will get Pep the sack. No, calm down. Grealish gets fouled a lot for holding the ball too much. Wow, people are cooking Grealish in these comments. You don't want peace. Leave Grealish alone. Grealish is loyal as here. Pat, you're looking lean and healthy. Respectful. Big up to you, man. I just came from the gym today. I'm eating that chicken every day. I'm just sick and tired of eating chicken at this point, Adam. To be honest with you, the amount of chicken breasts I've been feeding. Oh, even thinking about chicken right now. Oh, it's not great. If Jack didn't do what Pep wanted, he wouldn't get minutes. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. You're still smartly avoiding the slander from Greece stands. Nah, I'm done. Adam knows. Adam, I had my campaigns, isn't it? I had my Jack Grealish campaigns, and people called
No,
me a
Patrick,
racist,
Patrick,
didn't they? I was
Patrick.
called a
You
racist. Yeah.
Patrick, whoever said about yeah Jack Grealish doing what Pep said, yeah, is absolute bullshit. I'm sorry, because Carl will tell you this, yeah. Even Henri, yeah, said that, yeah. Pep will do every single thing, yeah, but in the final third, it's down to you. So whoever wrote that is absolute bullshit, yeah. Yes, I understand Pep is doing what Pep is doing, but in the final third, it's down to you. Even Henri, goddamn, said it, yeah. Pep will do every single thing, yeah. But in the final third, it's down to you. He will tell you. So whoever wrote that, that's absolute utter bullshit.
So wait. So you're telling me that you think that interview was cap because he had the interview? Remember, he said Pep is
Patrick,
the one who gives him instructions
Patrick,
on what to do most of the times.
Patrick.
Mm.
I'm repeating again. It's utter bullshit from him. It's utter bullshit. You think I'm gonna listen to a Jack Grealish or one of arguably the best strikers in Henri?
Okay. So okay, what was it? So you wouldn't expect him to start on Saturday?
What did he do today to justify starting on Sunday?
No, I'm asking you that. Would you start him on Saturday?
What, what, what do you think? The answer is absolutely no.
Okay, so to yourself, your first choice winger is Doku.
Yes, I'm gonna hop off, Patrick.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask this to the audience. Do you think maybe Doku is best coming off the bench? Like, just answer me in the comment. Do you think Doku is best as an impact sub or his best as a starter? Because Doku has started a few games, like the Wolves games. I think this start the Wolf game. I think he was very quiet. But do you think maybe Doku is better off coming off the bench than him actually being a starter? Let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments as I try to switch off this auto camera movement thing. So we'll see. Anyway, let's see. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments. Let me read these comments. You're smartly avoiding the slander from Grealish stands. I know. Come down with some of the slander. Haaland make the last goal not atrocious. To be honest with you, Haaland hasn't been great. Also, Haaland hasn't been great. I don't know why people are catching smoke for Grealish. Haaland, the fact that Haaland has been scoring doesn't excuse him that he's been stinking. Haaland has also been stinking up the place. Grealish confidence right now looks low. He's playing it even safer than normal. That is true from clinical. We can praise without slander the other blue boys. Big up to you. That's true. Pep has a job for life at City. He will choose when he leaves. That's true. Who will play DM against Arsenal? Stones not much fit. I don't know, man. Maybe it's Kovacic. Maybe that's why Kovacic was on the bench. Maybe it's Kovacic. Adam, we get it, but let's spend the time to talk about the positive win. Yeah, let's do that. Thoughts on Openda? Openda is very good, very, very strong, man. Very fast, very strong. Chelsea will buy him very soon. We know that. You load of racist cunts. How can you call yourself a true City fan and you're horrible cunts? Do you see this? Do you see what I told you, Tari? Did I say anything about Jack that is racist? Did I say anything? You see, this is what I'm telling you. I haven't said anything about Jack, about Jack being bad. You see, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. People keep insulting. Like for did you hear me say anything about Jack? Did you hear me say anything about Jack's skin color? Did you hear me say anything about uh that Jack does had a bad game because of this? You see, this is the issue we have right now is people are calling other people racist when they don't support Jack. Or but where was this same behavior when people were saying Alvarez is not good enough? This is the Argentina league. This is England. Like I don't get people. You see, this is what I'm saying. Look at this. This is toxic. This like who's a racist? Who's been racist here? Nobody has insulted Jack's skin color here. I didn't see anyone insult Jack's skin color here, know his race, know where he comes from. You see, this is what I'm telling you. Things are becoming toxic in the City fan base, and they try to blame other people. Some people are trying to blame other people. The funny thing is, I don't say anything at all. I don't say anything. That's bad. Anyway, let's move on. Anyway, what an amazing win by Doku. That is true. That is true. He performs well from the bench. Yeah, I think so too. This is what I can say, and this is why I asked you the question because the reason why you start Jack is a senior player. Like Jack is a good winger, Foden is a good winger. They are very good wingers. They keep the ball. I think Doku is better off the bench. I just feel like Doku and Alvarez, even Alvarez, sometimes I feel he's better off the bench with Doku to change your game. So we might be seeing Jack playing more games. We might be seeing Foden, Bernardo Silva in the left hand side. And then Doku and Alvarez can come off the bench. Then Cook. City are the best people like you, a lot iron supporting City. I don't get who's the racist? MCFC 9220. Who has said anything, any racism here? I don't get it. I don't get it anyway. Doku started versus West Ham, played very well. That's true. I act is better, but big up to you, big up to you. For Arsenal, maybe off the bench until he gets settled with the team and Pep. Haaland hasn't scored in the last 4 Champions League games. He was going to cook. I think he's having. You know what? Let's be honest. It was bound to happen. You cannot have a perfect season. You cannot have a perfect season. You cannot have a perfect season. You see, here is another person insulting people for no reason. Look at that. He is gatekeeping, telling people to go and support another club. Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm telling you, people are ridiculous. People are so ridiculous and childish. Let me give you a bit of advice, Mr. MCFC 9220 podcast. This world is big. It's not small. The world is big. What I learned in this world is if you don't like what other people like or you don't like what other people say, if you don't like chicken or you don't like steak or you're a vegan or you're not a vegan, you don't like vegans, everybody has good preferences. So if somebody says something that they don't like how a certain player plays, there's no racism. It's just a preference. So I don't know what you're crying about. I don't know. You have to be mature. Like what you are writing here is very immature. And I don't know why you're gatekeeping. So anyway, ignore that part. You did not say anything bad. Yeah, this guy is trying to call us racist because people are saying Haaland, Jack Grealish did not play well. This love, man. How is that racist for criticizing Jack? No, apparently it's because they don't like people criticizing Jack. They don't. That's why I wasn't criticizing. Anyway, let me add Kevin here. Why is it racist to express opinions? Man, ignore that guy. He's probably in pain. I don't know. You owed an apology, part not on. Look, man. Even if even if he doesn't apologize, he or she doesn't apologize. I don't care. People have been saying this for a few months. They're calling people racist because people say Jack better. No, rubbish, rubbish. You don't even know the real things we feel inside. Yeah. So try more. People love throwing the racist word around so much. I know, man. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. Uh, okay. You haven't even slandered Jack in this stream, but you are somehow catching strays. Oh man, I'm telling you, I have been busy with work. Kevin, big up to you, man. I have been busy with work for 2 months, busy with work, right? And I haven't watched all the games. This is my first game I'm watching. Let's talk about the same thing where people are being toxic in the city fan base. And you know what the funny thing is? If you call somebody racist who has never said anything racist, that just makes you look stupid. Because in this world, there's people who are actually racist. And if you've never said anything racist, and then people call you racist, they look stupid. Because at the end of the day, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's the same thing. Is I haven't even said anything. People are triggered. People are triggered. People are triggered. People are getting cooked here. Um, Adam, who was on the channel speaking, says, Pubcast, what did I say that was racist? Exactly. They are toxic because of people like you. I don't get what this guy is talking about. Maybe you're smoking a blunt. I don't understand. Pass me the blunt. Um, Podcast, I call bullshit for bullshit. Stop with the stupidity of yours. Oh, you guys are getting so toxic here. Anyway, United fans are saying Hoyjin Haaland. That's just gas. Anyway, I think you're untouchable when everyone is fit and De Bruyne and Walker and Rodri thing. Hosie says, "Come on, Adam, that's rubbish, mate. Come on." Anyway, so somebody has hacked Andy's account. He is not like that, but ignore him. Who's that? Who's that? Who's Andy? I don't know. Was that Andy? Okay, okay. Okay. So here's my thing. So here's my thing, right? It says Grealish wasn't great tonight, but slandering our own doesn't help. We can't slag United fans on Maguire, and we do it on Jack and Phillips. Okay, big up to you. Who can I ask a question? Who is this? Who's this guy? Let me give you a challenge. Because you seem like you're brave. You're brave when you're in the comments. Can you point out one racist thing anybody has ever said on this channel towards Jack Grealish? Please tell us. Because what you're talking about is called bullshit. Because you're trying to use the racist narrative. If you don't like people expressing themselves, as the channel says on this corner here, where opinions matter, if you don't like people expressing themselves, saying a certain player can do better, you can piss off. You can piss off and find elsewhere to watch, because at the end of the day, uh nobody said anything racist. Nobody has ever on this channel said they want Foden, Walker, or Phillips, or Stones out of the team, or Jack Grealish. You are lying. You are here to lie. And Pubcast, whoever you are, this is just something like, this is an agenda. I see what you're here for. It's failing. If you think you're gonna come here and try to tarnish the channel, you're wasting your time. At the end of the day, you're wasting your time. Nobody on this channel, everybody on this channel, Veta, Cow, Don't Smoke, Hamza, Adam, and myself, we've never said we want Jack Foden, Walker, or Phillips out of the team. We've never said that. Please tell us, clip it out and tell us, and bring it. Because what you are doing here is one of those things that possibly I would assume you're from another podcast, and you're trying to come on this podcast to sort of poison this podcast and get people thinking people are racist here. You're wasting your time. Nobody's racist on this channel, so you're wasting your time. And I'm just laughing at you because I know what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. So you've been exposed. You came to the wrong place. In Africa we say sometimes a chicken lays an egg on the wrong place and looks like a fool. So that's what you're doing here, looking like a fool. I'm sorry, you're looking like a fool. And I don't know how old you are, because you're coming here throwing insults and calling people racist. Please tell me. I want you to point out a tweet or a video where I have been racist. Please tell me. Tell me. And I think I know who you are. And what you're doing, I know you're from another podcast and you're trying to come here to poison this podcast, but people are exposing you, so you're wasting your time. So doesn't Pep know what he's doing? Pep knows what he's doing exactly. Pep knows what he's doing. Okay, so Doku is an impact player. That's what I'm also thinking. I think Pep is the Doku is an impact player. I think it's best if Doku comes off the bench. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, I'm saying that it's not Andy. Surely someone just copied his account. I don't know if it's Andy or somebody. Uh, I don't know if it's Andy or anybody. I don't know who they are, to be honest with you. And I don't like arguing with other City fans, and I don't understand why this person has chosen to be coming here and calling people racist. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Andy runs that account. A good guy. That's not him, Patrick. Oh, so who is Andy? Who's Andy? Let me know. Who's Andy? I don't know who Andy is. Who's Andy, guys? Who's Andy? Send me a link to his channel. Who's Andy? Let's not spend time on negativity. We're all fans with different opinions. Great win tonight. Doku, Alvarez, Foden, Vadia, Lewis was essential. It's actually true. Let's spend time on the positivity. We lost against Wolves. We lost against Wolves. And as I said, I didn't watch the Wolves game. I didn't watch the Newcastle game. I was at work. So this is my first game. So I'm going to be positive. But at the end of the day, I'm just calling people out. Don't call people racist because they have a different opinion than you. There was a time when people used to slander Raheem and Mahrez. You didn't see me putting my hand up saying you're racist. I slandered Raheem. I said Raheem has to go. Nobody called me a racist then. So now I'm a racist because okay. Anyway, Phillips doesn't deserve the slander being used. You know what? This is quite funny. This is quite funny. It reminds me of something. Let me show you something. I think a video on. Bear with me for a minute. Let me see if I can join. Okay, bear with me for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. Bear for me for a minute. Bear with me for a minute. So bear with me for a minute. So I I want to just debug something where I want to expose people. Bear with me for a minute. So people say people on this channel they want Phillips out. They want Phillips out. They want Jack out. I want you to go on my channel, guys who are watching right now. Go on my channel. I want you to go to this video. I made it 2 weeks ago before I was very busy. So in this video, I say, let's talk about Phillips. He deserves our support. I, Patrick from Ireland, from Malawi, Africa, I said Phillips deserves a chance. I said stop slandering Phillips. Stop throwing negativity at Phillips. Also, the same Patrick True City fan. I also made a long video. The thing is, my channel is small, so it doesn't get big. A lot of people don't watch it. I also made a video supporting Jack, saying let's give Jack a chance. Let's give Jack the opportunity. Me. Anyway, you know what? It makes me laugh because you know what it is. Okay, guys, let's continue with the football match. So my man of the match was Lewis, and let me just read a comment. Anyways, I'm glad that I'm glad that we have those players coming back now, so we have more options off the bench. So change the games. Phillips deserves the slander for being used. Okay, that's up to you, man. I have not heard from Don Smoke and Veta for a while. Veta was recovering, Tari. He was recovering. He was not feeling well. He's been recovering. To be honest with you, Tari, a lot of people on the channel, if you've noticed, the channel has been quiet. A lot of people on this channel are sort of struggling, like like they're busy. Some are struggling right now, so they're not gonna be on camera for a while. Some have taken time off camera, so all of us are busy. Some are going through stuff in their personal life. I don't want to share it here. So Veta is recovering. I think he said it in one of the videos. He's recovering. So you will see Veta very soon. Don't smoke. He's also been recovering from personal stuff, but he jumps on sometimes. Sometimes he's on the HH channel. So a lot of people, even Adam, this was his first appearance, but he's also been going through it. So that's why the channel has been a bit quiet, is because a lot of people have got a lot of things to do with work, relationships, family. So it's been pick. It's been pick. Um, Pat, it's not Andy. Ignore this is a trap. I know it's a trap. I know it's a trap. I know what this is, man. I know the setups. Like back home in Africa, when somebody has a business, when people don't like your business, people used to come with these things to sort of poison your business. I know what it is, man. I don't mind. I don't mind. Andy Savage is a trap. Who's Andy Savage? I'm not sure who Andy Savage is. I'm not sure who Andy Savage is. Okay, Andy is usually on Martin's channel, vice versa. Well, I'm gonna ask Martin obviously after this is done. But I think he's been hacked. Doku, we appreciate what you guys deliver, good content. I understand. I want to come here to say, like this video, say hello to my favorite YouTuber, and also say I hope the internet also apologize to me. Like, oh yeah, for the Alvarez, for the Alvarez. Anyway, guys, let's continue with the match. Rodri, I was not very impressed with Rodri today. He was a bit quiet. He wasn't himself. We actually got run into defense, and RB Leipzig was countering us. We had few counters by RB Leipzig, and it was getting sometimes scary. I think even one of the guys tweeted, "Is like we might get beat here." I also thought for a minute. I'm thinking, guys, can you somebody tell me? Since we don't have Rodri for Arsenal, who do you think is going to play that DM role for Arsenal? Do you think it's going to be John Stones? Is that why John Stones was kept on the bench? Is Lewis going to play in the next game against Arsenal? Um, who else? Is it going to be Nunes and Kovacic? Is that why Kovacic was on the bench? Is Bernardo Silva going to play at the left? Then Alvarez behind the striker? I don't know, man. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared for the Arsenal game, but I think Pep will find a solution. Why do you put that clinical? I don't get what that means, mate. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, internet apologizes to me about Haaland debate. Don't worry, 6 9 months they'll also apologize to me about Julian Alvarez versus. Now, come down. Football fair guys, go follow his channel. I like this guy, man. This guy is a very good YouTuber, but. De Bruyne is now 32, man. Let's not let's not do that. Let's not do about Kovan Stones. Is Stones feet though? Is Stones feet? I don't know. Okay, cool. So guys, I'm going to stop it here. But let me just say this thing before I go. I just believe this is just me, whether people like it or not. I think it's very impolite. That's just me. I'm just speaking. It's very impolite, right? I don't know if the person has been hacked or whatever YouTube channel they own, and I hope you come forward. My Twitter is True City Fan Patrick. If you've got issues, type there. I think it's very funny for somebody who has a YouTube channel also and claims to say, "Okay, I'm a City fan. I respect everybody. I know Martin. Martin is a friend of mine." But you come on somebody's channel and start writing, "Oh, you guys are racist," or blah blah blah. If you've got an issue, if I had an issue with something you're doing or your content, I would respectfully go to you on Twitter, or I would find a way to contact you, because it's not easy. It's not hard to find me. It's not hard to find any YouTuber these days. Go to somebody's, even a comment below the channel, contact me. I have something to say of some of your content. I am always willing to understand, but I think it's a bit toxic, as you said yourself, to come on somebody's channel, go in the comments and start calling them racist and you don't know who they are. You start calling them names and you don't know who they are. As much as passionate, sometimes Adam loses his temper. A lot of people know this on this channel. A lot of people know on his spaces. I don't think Adam is not a racist. Adam is not racist to anybody. He's from England, like you, so I don't understand how Adam would be racist to his fellow Englishman. So I'm shocked. But are you implying that maybe because I'm from Africa and I'm black and I am talking about white players that I'm racist? So I don't get what this is. At the end of the day, if I had an issue with a YouTuber or a channel, I would respectfully go to the DM, respectfully find their contact details and say, "Look, man, I know you do content, big up to you, but I don't like how so and so on your channel speaks. I don't like so and so on your channel." But to go and start writing these comments in the comment, I just think that's a bit devious and I don't respect that. That's personally because I wouldn't do that. A lot of people know me. I'm very respectful with people. I'm very respectful with every YouTuber. So I just don't understand. The people are backing whoever it is runs the page, saying they're a nice person, but well, that's your person. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Subscribe to the channel and like the vid. And next time, guys, I'll see you. Maybe I might see you. Oh, I'll see you for the Arsenal game. I'll do the preview on Friday. Then I'll do the reaction on Sunday. I might also do a video on Saturday, talking about issues around Man City right now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Goodbye, deuces. Don't forget to like the video. Like the video. Like the